Welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. My name is Horst Lüning. I'm the senior taster of Whisky.com. This is my son Ben. And today we have another Talisker here on our cask, and it's the Talisker Storm.
The storm is coming.
Yeah. So it's 45.8 ABV as every Talisker in the regular bottling strength. It's priced in the mid-30s. And the name Storm should characterize that it's more intense, more impacting, reflecting the strong seas at the distilleries. So everything is more intense. This is what I read from the label, and I think there's no age statement on it. So it might be more intense from the distillation.
Yeah, I think so. But there also was a dark storm that I think that one had a sherry influence, isn't it? Yeah, this one is kind of the pure thing. This goes very close to the distillery character. Unfortunately, I've never tried the new make of the Talisker.
Mm-hmm.
This is also the new design. It's more sustainable. Also, just had the news that the Diageo is actually want to make their own glass factory in Scotland.
Wow!
And they want to make it, I think, 90% less energy intake and 100% renewable and yada yada yada. But until 2027, and if they are in time for project. But yeah, it's. I think it's a nice trend that everybody is going for sustainable, as long as it doesn't affect the product
And
that
onshoring
much.
instead of offshoring.
Oh yeah, onshoring is also a good trend.
That
That is actually an even better trend.
So this is different to the 10 years old. Definitely, I think it's fresher. Fresh. And you had the berries in the 10-year-old. Now I have the berries here in the Storm. And I think the smokiness is not that intense as with a 10-year-old. They produce the spirit on the same stills in the same procedures, so it should be the same. But I think I feel it differently. But might be that this is the second sip today that I'm used to the smoke already. That is less intense from the smoke, but yeah, fresh.
It's interesting that it's different, definitely. I can't really quite put my finger on it yet. In terms of smoke, first I thought more intense smoke, then less intense smoke. It is a bit more fresh, a bit more like upfront, and with the berries, I would say similar. But still, good amount of smokiness, good amount of spiciness. So it really feels like a Talisker with a bit different nuances, I would say.
So to give you a hint of the name, so this is one of the very, very few names in Scotland which do not have the old Gaelic background, and all the Gaelic names you pronounce on the second syllable, so you would say Talisker, but this is a Nordic name, and you pronounce on the first syllable, so Talisker. The only distillery which I know of where you pronounce from the first syllable. Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Spiciness again, very spicy. The chili catch is much more intense, much more in the front. And I think the 10 years of age maturation of the normal 10-year-old reduces the chili catch. So this should be part of the distillery character. If it would would be a part of the cask, then it would increase over the maturation period, but it decreases, so it should be from the distillation process, and it's more warming, but it's not that deep and complex as the 10-year-old is. Spiciness, smokiness, chili catch, and that's it.
The nose was just nuances different. The taste is a lot different. This is definitely what I would say chili catch, much more of a spicy, hot take on it. The smokiness, also a bit more intense, but not comparable to the intensity of the spiciness. This here is definitely the distillery character in a nutshell, and it feels great because it's not too young. It's younger than a 10-year-old. I would definitely say it's younger, but it's not too young. It doesn't have any youth in it, but it has a nice rough island distillery character to it that just cries Talisker.
And this together with a sherry cask maturation in the dark storm, you have both from the distillery character and the cask influence, and this is completely powerful. But the dark storm isn't available always everywhere, so it's quite rare. And this storm is, well, I think in the mainstream of Talisker, always there.
Yeah, but it's around about the same price as the 10.
Yeah, in our country, it's a little bit more expensive. Depends on the volume they're selling. So there's more logistic costs on it.
But for a non-age statement, it actually has a pretty long aftertaste. Usually, when you have a non-age statement, it can be intense and everything, but the aftertaste usually is just fading away a bit faster. This one just stays with the smokiness and the rough spiciness to it.
Both come from the distillery character. It's not from the cask.
So nice. So that was it with our review from the Talisker Storm. And maybe we'll have a little break for the Port Ree and take that the next time we do it. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.